The Syriac people in southeast Turkey have strong ties with relatives and fellow Christians across the border in Syria. This is the oldest Christian community in the world, here before there was a country called Turkey or Syria. Political developments in recent years and months worry them deeply. Christians on Turkey's border with Syria tell us they remember all too well what happened to Iraq's Christians when that country fell into violence and chaos. They say they're praying that Christians in Syria don't suffer the same fate. In the ancient Assyrian city of Midyat, the community is already planning for an Iraq-style refugee crisis. But no Syrian Christians have fled across the border yet. Is this because most of them still stand behind the Assad regime? Ahmet Kalo is a Muslim Syrian Kurd who fled to Turkey when he got the call to join the army rather than be ordered to kill fellow Syrians. He has many Christian friends back home.
Christians regard Bashar Assad as the real guardian of minorities in Syria. That's how he portrays himself. And they fear Sunnis like the Muslim Brotherhood taking power there because they believe they will be persecuted by them.
There are historical reasons for their anxiety. From the Turkish side, you can see the spires of Assyrian and Armenian churches. Many fled here 100 years ago when Turkey drove out its Armenian Christians and other minorities. It was Syria who gave them refuge. Syriac winemaker Johanna Aktaş has a thriving business in Midyat. He tells me the Syrian government respects historic Christian stewardship of this region. His company logo shows the old Assyrian empire stretching to Iraq, which predates the arrival of Arabs and Turks.
Of course there should be more freedom in Syria, but when you look at other countries in the region which have had revolutions, and look at the results of the revolutions initiated by the Muslim Brotherhood, you can see that Christians in Syria will be in a much worse situation.
The Ministry of Tourism trumpets Aktaş's success as evidence of Turkey's newfound tolerance. Tolerance that will be tested if Syria's Christians have to run for their lives and Turkey has to host the people it once persecuted too. Anita McNaught, Al Jazeera, Midyat.